Even when you typically work on classic cars, it's kind of nice to have a good OBD2 scanner, so that way when your new cars throw a fit, you can take care of it. I tell you, it has been a week of fiddly new car problems. And by new, I mean almost 20 years old, my 2005 and my 2006. They've shown me their age just a little bit, and I'm sure glad I'm able to take care of it myself. Let me show you. Here's an example of why this is a nice thing to have, and it's maybe a little overkill in this specific instance, but it's nice to have. I was out doing grocery shopping with my family. We were an hour away or so, and just doing family stuff. Check engine light comes on, and usually this Yukon is pretty trouble-free. The last time it gave me a fit was the mass airflow sensor, so no big deal on that one. So I got home and grabbed my scanner. This is a Topdon BT900, by the way. Yeah, I ran the codes, took a look at stuff, and the gas cap was loose. Is it something I could have figured out eventually on my own? Probably. But, it was nice to be able to check it, take a look at the data, and really see what was going on and find that it was just an evap error and it wasn't venting correctly. Tighten up the gas cap, done. Having a scanner that can read the live data and show you what's going on is rather important to me to be able to diagnose some of this stuff. My wife Sebring even got in on it with a cold miss issue. So I brought my scanner out, plugged it in, fired it up, right off a cold, and went straight to the spark characteristics, and I could see that there was a misfire going on 2 cylinders. Now, these Sebrings have a known misfire issue that's typically rectified with a new set of spark plugs around 60,000 miles. This 2006 Sebring has 58,000 miles. So right there at that, systemic normal change interval. So I got a new set of spark plugs. We'll get that done soon too. Pardon the weird lighting, but we're over here in the shade with the 2006 Sierra. Now I want to say that this is a Bluetooth scanner, which is actually really nice. Let me show you why. Here's why the Bluetooth is nice. I've got the dongle plugged in, and I'm able to start working with this, and I can be under hood, not have cables in my way, and it makes it very convenient. So I'm just going to hit the Diagnostics feature here, and I'm just going to do the auto search, and I'm going to let this thing take care of itself from here, and it's going to find all the appropriate information, so that way it can start checking all of the systems appropriately. Having some above average tools make diagnosing this stuff a lot easier. As an example, I've got a couple of glow plug faults. I've known that one of them was there, but the second one, that one's new. It's also giving me a coolant temperature fault, but that's just because I started it up. It'll be fine in a few minutes. And apparently I've also got lots of communication on the passenger presence system, but I'll dig into those in a little bit. Having the right tools to be able to do this stuff is important. Other things that this can do is ABS bleeding and a whole slew of bi-directional things, which is kind of important to be able to do if we want to be able to maintain our new stuff as well as our old stuff. Now, I've done the Bluetooth dongle thing that connects to my phone. It's got me by. It's helped me get through a few things, but having a mid-level or better scanner sure has been nice to be able to diagnose some of this stuff better, more effectively, and to be able to see things and do things that I wasn't able to do from my phone. So this is a Topdon Artidiag 900 BT. This thing is actually pretty easy to use, especially for the hobbyist guy here. It does way more than I'll ever use it for, but I'm sure there will come a time where I'll really have to get into the heavy diag stuff, but that's totally cool because this thing can do it. Now, if you're interested in checking this out, there's going to be a link in the description that'll take you straight to this guy and give you a 10% discount. If you're not interested in this one and want something a little bit lower level, hit the link anyways, navigate to the one you want, and make sure that you use that code to get 10% off when you do order. The silly part about having a Bluetooth dongle that's way too inconvenient is it's way too easy to walk away and leave the dongle still attached to the vehicle. I'm going to go get that from the truck. Anyways, guys, check the links in the description. Thanks for watching. Let's get out to the garage and go build something.